like you. Be strong.
Today, dear friends, I want to share with you something very different. Maybe most of you have never heard about in life, about the Baobab tree. Do you know that the Baobab tree is one of the famous trees in the world that are found in few places around the world, especially in African countries? Then I came to understand that the Baobab tree normally they start to give fruits like they are about 20 to 23 years old. So many people don't want to culture or to plant Baobab trees because they take longer to give flowers eventually to produce fruits. But one of the most important thing to understand is that Baobab trees have more than 300 uses. They have about 300 uses, be it in medicine, in food. It gives fruits that are very delicious. The fruits can be used also to produce a kind of sweet drinks like juice and other things. And also they age about 1,100 years, and some they can even take 2,500 years of lifespan. So they live longer. That's why they start to produce late when they are 18 to 23 years. However, this time looks like they are also victims of climate change. These high temperatures are killing Baobab trees in Africa. However, today I want to show you one of the biggest Baobab tree that I found here in Lujewa area in Tanzania. This is very big. As you can see, I was joking with friends of mine that from this tree I can make a hut, a little house by making a hole through this trunk and make a homestead there. It's very big. So I want to share with you to show you how big the Baobab tree can be because of their uses. There are about 300 uses of the Baobab. The leaves rich in iron can be boiled and eaten like spinach. I was in Angola and I found that people used to give to goats and cows these leaves, especially the time of drought. Remember, they survive drought. And also when I went to Kenya, in coastal region, Malindi especially, I found that indigenous used to eat this as spinach. They used to cut it down and they used to cook because also the weather was very harsh at the time. So it can be boiled, being rich in iron, it is eaten like spinach. The seeds can be roasted to make a coffee substitute or processed to make it oil for cooking or for cosmetics. The fruit pulp has 6 times more vitamin C than oranges, making it an important nutritional complement in African continent. It also serves in Europe and US and Canadian markets when it is available. Locally, fruit pulp is made into juice, jam, or fermented to make a sweet beer. The young seedlings have a taproot which can be eaten like a carrot, where the flowers are also edible. The roots can be used to make red dye, and the bark to make ropes and baskets. Baobabs also have medicinal properties, and their hollow trunks can be used to store water. Baobab crowns also provide shade, making them an ideal place for a market in many rural villages. And of course, the trade in Baobab products provides an income for local communities. Baobab trees also play a big part in the cultural life of their communities, being at the center of many African oral stories. They even appear in the Little Prince story. Baobab trees are not only useful to humans, they are key ecosystem elements in the dry African savannas. Importantly, Baobab trees keep soil conditions humid, favor nutrients recycling, and avoid soil erosion. They also act as an important source of food, water, and shelter for a wide range of animals, including birds, lizards, monkeys, and even elephants, which can eat their bark to provide some moisture when there is no water nearby. The flowers are pollinated by birds, which travel long distances to feed on their nectar. Numerous insects also live on the baobab tree. So there are a lot of advantages from this kind of tree. Unfortunately, it's found mostly in Africa and in African countries, and including Madagascar and some in Australia. Guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, to like it, and you can share it. Until next episode, thank you very much.
Usingelikuwa wewe, ningelikuwa wapi? Usingekuwa msaada wako, ningeweza vipi? Najua yote ni huruma zako.